Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to New Release Roundup number 18. Yes, I am feeling pretty good about today's stack. As you can see, it's kind of peeking out in the corner. Look at all of the goodies that we have to talk about. We're talking about a format that I usually don't get to talk about that much, which I'm very excited about, which are VHS tapes. Yes, I've gotten 4 in this week. I've gotten 4 tapes in this week. Isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy to think about? In the year 2024, I can almost come up with double-digit examples of VHS tapes getting released. That's so cool. I love collecting all sorts of physical media formats. VHS tapes don't get talked about enough. It just gives you a very nostalgic feel, more than really any other format that I can personally pop in and watch. But let's start out with one of those. And I guess we'll do a double dose of the same movie, because it's the same film, 2 different editions. From Vice Press, we have Suspiria on VHS, on double VHS. We have a collector's edition and we have the standard edition. Me, personally, I think the standard edition is a little better. It looks a little cooler to me, personally. Here is the tape right here. You pan it around. Looks mighty, mighty nice. Vice Press does a lot of great original artwork. Here is the spine of the tape where you kind of pop it in the player. But what really sings on this release? You ready for this? Huh? What? Yeah, this tape looks amazing. I love how they decided to put artwork on it. I've never seen a VHS tape like this before. And very happy that I have it in the collection now. Vice Press reached out to me and asked if I wanted to help promote this release. I said, heck yes, I do. Love me some good horror movies on VHS. And I also just love VHS, period. Give me any reason to talk about it. I think in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go and make a video just on all the new release VHS tapes that have happened this year. Because a lot of them are outside of the US, which is why I don't think a lot of people have gotten eyeballs on them. There's this Suspiria release. There's this other Suspiria release right here. There is another one I'll show off that I won't talk about yet. There's a new VHS copy of Texas Chainsaw Massacre in that giant chainsaw. There was the whole Terrifier 2 thing at Walmart. There are so many different examples. I know that I'm skipping a couple as well. But yeah. Here is the collector's edition of the Vice Press of Suspiria. And this one is limited. And this is the only one that had a limited edition amount on it. This one actually has a clicker. I got number 158 out of 500. It has reversible artwork, which I also love. Looks like it's the original artwork. I've never seen Suspiria. I think it's very cool that the first time I get to watch Suspiria is on the VHS format. If you want me to make this into some type of video, like me watching it on VHS, let me know in the comments. But here's Suspiria 1 and 2. Those went by pretty quick. With this release, Vice Press also sent over some home video art cards. This actually is for a different release. I guess I might as well talk about all the Vice Press stuff now, because they also sent me their first VHS. This is their second VHS tape that they've released. The first one was of Evil Dead 2, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It has some gory gloriousness, and I am always in for some good art. I love the international poster artwork. I think that's always really nice. Is this on Tubi by chance? This stream, it's not. I don't know if anything's on Tubi. Tubi is a great streaming service that I don't think enough people give enough love. Here is Evil Dead 2. This is the artwork that I have come to grow in love, or know in love while I was growing up. There are all the art cards with this release. I meant to kind of space out my VHS tapes, but that's not happening. That's okay. If we want to talk everything Vice Press right now, I'm not mad at that. Put the art cards to the side. Here is the collector's edition of Evil Dead 2. This is already sold out, so I didn't think I was going to be sent this. They were nice enough to send this my way. This is amazing. Evil Dead 2. I love the Evil Dead franchise. Every single entry has been a banger. There hasn't been a bad movie in the franchise yet. Here is what the artwork looks like. Very, very classy. There is the spine, I guess. I guess you would call this the spine. And then this was the original artwork. I switched to the reverse, but I like the original artwork on this sucker as well. I think you can't go wrong with this release. This is a win-win, and unfortunately, I have not looked on the aftermarket on what this stuff sells for. I don't want to. Aftermarket physical media is just a rabbit hole that I don't like because things go for stupid prices, and I feel like collectible VHS tape like this would go for a stupid price, and that's just sucky. That's just definitely sucky. We got a couple people here in the chat on the YouTube side of things. How's it going, Van Gool? I remember how the plastic VHS tapes sound when you open and close them. You want some more ASMR? Here, I won't say anything. Just listen. Ooh. Here's the click. You ready? Oh, that's nice. That's analog. That's one of the reasons why I love physical media. Is just you gotta feel things and feel things. You know, feel things physically, feel things emotionally. It's a win-win in my book, and I love collecting physical media. Doesn't matter what type it is. How's it going, Prince? Yes. Congratulations on my first horror convention. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to be going to Nightmare Weekend in Des Moines, and it should be very, very fun. I think later in the stream, once I get done with the stack of things, I might play some movie games. I will definitely go over what the schedule looks like on that horror thing. And just, I know I want to go to a couple things, but there's a lot of things I want to hit there tomorrow, and I'm just hoping I have time to. Do I have the Knuckles Steelbook? I do not, but it does look nice. It does look really, really nice. Oh, that HorrorCon started today downtown. It sure did. I want to say tonight the Terrifier people were there, so I'm bummed I'm not seeing them. I'm hoping they're there the whole weekend, but like the section that they talk with in front of people, their presentation was today. Tomorrow, there's a couple presentations that I want to hit up, but I really wanted to see the Terrifier people. I'm in a documentary with Art the Clown, so I kind of wanted to talk his ear off about that for the 30 seconds that he had available. I'm going to this convention as press. I was able to get a press badge because of all this social media stuff that I do, so that's kind of cool. And I'm also going to meet up with a couple people that I've talked to only online, so that's also very, very fun as well. Meeting people in person is always a benefit. I have never had any VHS tapes that click, only ones that have the slip. I've had a lot of different varieties of VHS tapes, and I love all of them, man. I'm thinking of it. You're in town from Pella. Pella's not too far from Des Moines, man. Yeah. Not too far of a drive at all. Here's my pitch on Project A, one of the greatest Jackie Chan kick combat scenes ever. Okay. Prince mentioned it. I'm going straight to it because I mentioned in the title one of my favorite physical media box sets of the year came out. And honestly, I think two of these in this stack might be in contention for top 10 box sets of the year. The first one came from literally nowhere. I had no idea where. I had no idea this was coming to me. I had no idea this release existed. But now that it's in my hands, and hopefully after I show you, you might want to get your hands on it as well, because this thing is cool. This is the Project A collection. A couple of Jackie Chan movies. Again, movies I've never heard of before. But look at that artwork. The artwork on this thing is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Here is the spine looking mighty, mighty nice. This release is from 88 Films, and I think this sucker is just a beaut. It's also region-free, which is always a plus. Each movie is in its own individual case, another plus. But what's even a plus is that the artwork on all of this just pops like insanely well. It's great. Again, from somebody who's never heard of this franchise, really makes me just want to pop it in immediately. I still haven't, because I want to watch it on 4K. And the only time I have time to watch 4Ks, honestly, is on the weekend. And I can't do it this weekend because I'm busy. But look at the disc artwork. It's even different from the other artwork that's on the release. I love this like Three Stooges looking Blu-ray disc too. This sucker just looks nice. Everything about it looks great. And I want to say there's reversible artwork. Yeah, there is. And you can't see it because you're on the black case, but I'll slip it out even though I don't want to. Oh, there's the Three Stooges artwork right there. I think I'm still going to go with this because this is insane how great this looks. But this is pretty cute too. little looks like a pop vinyl version of Jackie Chan. Just big head version, bobblehead version, Jackie Chan. Again, Prince, if you know anything about these movies, please let me know in the comments. And I didn't want to take this out because there's like this little edge here that's like pushed down. I like to make sure that the artwork looks as good as possible on these releases. Otherwise, it's just going to bug the OCD parts in me. Oh, and I forgot. It also comes with art cards. And the art cards, imagine that, come with amazing, amazing artwork. Not only on the front, which are all color, it also has stuff on the back, which also looks nice. This way. Okay. So cool. I don't know anything about these movies. I don't know what they're about at all. But I do know that I am going to watch them before the end of the year is up. Oh, I forgot the artwork on the top of the box. There's just artwork sprouting up everywhere. Oof. You see that? That was almost catastrophic. And I saved it. Well, here is Project A Part 2. Yes, this movie has a Part 2. I guess. This looks like Around the World in 80 Days Jackie Chan, does it not? Here is the back. As you can see, there's a bunch of special features on this release as well. Very, very cool to see. I feel like 88 Films get slept on quite a bit, and they are consistently putting out great releases. This is my favorite release of theirs so far, just because everything is shining and singing out brightly on this. Let's slip this out to show off the reversible artwork. Yeah, look at that. That looks great. Everything about this release, stunning. And I know you're probably sick of me saying that, but I feel like I need to, just because this is great. There are some box sets that do very bare bones with their releases. This one is going above and beyond for me, just because I hate it when you get like a poster for a release and it's the exact same artwork that's somewhere else on the release. Like, why would I want the same artwork when I can just pull my movie out and see it? Why would I need to hang it up somewhere? I don't like that. I love this. I love having so many different images to choose from and flip through and give me a reason to flip through them. This is a great release. Great, great looking release. Bravo, 88 Films. This also comes with a big old booklet with different artwork. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Imagine that. And here, I think this is the artwork on the cover of the case, which is fun. And then I'll just kind of quickly flip through some of this stuff. It's a book. You know, books that got words and sometimes pictures and all that fun stuff. And then here's the poster. I'm hoping that it's not the same artwork that we've seen prior. We shall see. I'm assuming that it's going to be, after giving them all of the credence in the world. I think it kind of is. But I will say, I don't think this one is. I think this one is different. So way to go, 88 Films. This thing is a work of art, and it makes me appreciate the martial arts a little bit more. Ooh, there's another poster. 2 posters, people. 2 posters, people. Watch out. I'm guessing one is for Project A and one is for Project A2, if that's the name of the movie. I don't know. Here is for the sequel, front and back. There's that poster. Nice job, 88 Films. Very happy that you have a banger of a physical media release because, again, I'm not a fan of this franchise, and I can appreciate when companies go above and beyond on their releases, and this was definitely that, for sure. It was definitely that. Okay, Prince has messaged a bunch. I've been trying to show off. It's also like a nice, grippy finish. Like, you're not going to lose your handling of this sucker. I like the material that this box is made out of. You can see all of the gloss pops all over this sucker. Looking mighty, mighty nice. Even the gloss pops on the back. Wow. 88 Films. Good for you. Good for you. That was great. That was great. Okay, let's see here. Project A, Police Story, Armor of God. That's my Jackie Holy Trinity. But I got to say, before you watch A, your starting point should be Rumble in the Bronx. No, it's got to be Project A. Sorry, I got the box set for this. I don't have Rumble in the Bronx. I might have Rumble in the Bronx on VHS, actually. I promise you, you will love the Jackie martial arts goodness. Fingers crossed you will. Here's to hoping you'll receive Rumble in the Bronx one day, maybe. Bob loved it. Corey loved it. Rumble in the Bronx. I want to say that I do have it on VHS. I'm like 90% sure I do. kudos to 88 Films. Absolutely. 88 Films consistently puts out great releases, and this is their piece de resistance so far this year. Why is it hard to find the Cable Guy on Blu-ray? It's probably out of print, and nobody else has picked it up yet. That seems right up Arrow Video's alley, does it not? Arrow Video and Cable Guy seem like simpatico. Your favorite box set of the year is pre-ordered and will be there mid-month, I believe. What is it? You didn't tell me what it is, Matthew. But let's continue to keep on going. Let's get into let's do a non-box set first. I have a bunch of box sets like you saw already. Let's do a wide release right now. I'm adjusting my stack on the fly. Out now, Despicable Me 4. Did I like this movie? Not really. I thought it was the weakest addition in the Despicable Me franchise. But if you like it, look at that embossing. Look at that embossing on the slip. That looks all kinds of sexy. Here's the back right there. The main reason why I'm happy to have this in the collection. I'm a sucker for mini movies. My kids are a sucker for mini movies. So when we pop this in, I know this will be the first thing that we watch. We usually watch them right before and then the movie, or right after the movie. So I'm assuming we watched this in theaters, like I said. Kids liked it a lot more than me. I think the shtick of Gru and the Minions is getting a little long in the tooth. They turn into superheroes. Was that needed? Did we need Minion superheroes? I didn't need Minion superheroes. But if you're a Gru fan, it's a great looking release. Let's go to a Kino Lorber title. I got a couple of those as well. I want to say this came out this week too. We have the original Murder on the Orient Express. I have only seen the remake. I was not a big fan of the remake. I know a lot of people loved that movie. I hated the twist ending because it was just a cop-out. And if this is the exact same story, I don't think I'm going to need to watch this movie because I already know how this movie ends. It's a nice 4K, though. And the main reason why I would want to pop this open is because there is a making of featurette on here. I'm always a sucker for those. And there's also a featurette on Agatha Christie movies, which sounds very cool, too. That also sounds right up my alley. And the cast here is absolutely insane. Albert Finney, Ingrid Bergman, Jacqueline Bisset, Sean Connery, Anthony Perkins. I mean, the list literally goes on and on and on. Crazy. Some maybe. I'm on the fence. That cast feels like I shouldn't skip it. I should pop it in just to say, yeah, I've seen the original Murder on the Orient Express, but we'll see. Matthew's box set was Elm Street, the UK limited edition box. Yes, I pre-ordered that sucker as well. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. How's it going? Last movie standing. Nice to see you in here. I did just get your package in the mail today. I have not opened it yet, but he's going to be my third installment of Physical Media Pen Pals. Brian's a great guy. So I think the ones that we kind of traded off was a big win-win for everybody. I think you got a banger of a movie. I got a banger of a movie. So, yeah, I got to film the rest of that, but it should be good. It should be a good. Sinners and Ballerina movie trailer thoughts. Sinners is the only one that I've seen, and I feel like Sinners didn't really show a lot. It just gave off like what the vibe of the movie is going to be. I like that vibe. Looks very Jordan Peele-ish to me. Which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying it doesn't really look Ryan Coogler-esque. It looks more Jordan Peele-ish, not Ryan Coogler-esque. I like the Prohibition era of everything. I'm a big sucker for the movie Idlewild with Outkast. I really love that movie, and I was getting a lot of those vibes from this movie, like a darker version. We didn't see a lot of vampire stuff, and I know that's the main thing for this movie. I'm excited for it, though. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler have done no wrong when they combine forces, so can't wait to see it. Cannot wait to see it. Yeah, R.I.P. Maggie Smith. Very, very sad news to come out. Always with those people passing. Not fun. And yeah, you can't wait for the Physical Media Pen Pals. I can't either. It should be fun. I like this series. I've had a lot of people reach out to me about this series, which is humbling and fun, and I just have to have time to do it all. And I feel like I I have to get in the right mood to write a note as well. And it usually takes me a long time because my handwriting is terrible, even though like when everything's all said and done, it still looks terrible. I try to make it look nice, you know? Does anyone here play Roblox? I don't. My kids do, but I don't. And I don't. I'm obsessed with buying Blu-rays, especially slipcovers. I like old movies for my Disney, of course. DreamWorks also didn't see the new Despicable Me 4 yet. Like I said, if you're a fan of the Minions, you'll probably like this. If you didn't like it, I would not. I definitely would not check this one out. Is Shang-Chi Blu-ray region free? Because I'm trying to get on Amazon, but the case looks like it's from the UK. I don't have Shang-Chi in my collection. I thought Shang-Chi was just okay. And really, after Endgame, I have not bought a lot of Marvel physical media, like any of the new batch of stuff. I used to be a completionist on the stuff, and now I think I got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. There has to be something else that I got too. That's the main one that I can really think of. I really haven't bought a lot from Phase 4, which is unfortunate, man. I'm actually finding myself really enjoying some classic films. Been watching a lot of Hitchcock, and a first time watch of Casablanca. Hot take, didn't care for the birds. I don't think it's a hot take. I feel like it's a classic just because Hitchcock made it. I'm not a big Birds fan either. I know it's of its time, but the visual effects aged terribly and it really pulled me out of the movie. Love me some Rear Window. Love me some North by Northwest is also great. Gosh, 39 Steps is pretty solid, though. If you want like early Hitchcock, that's a good one if you're in the Hitchcock mood. So those three aren't bad. I took a Hitchcock class in college, so I was lucky enough to like see a new movie every week and kind of break it down and dissect it. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Fun fact, the director of Shang-Chi is directing, yes, Tom Holland and Spider-Man 4. I saw that. I'm assuming he'll do 4, 5, and 6. But, and I know Holland signed on for 4, 5, and 6. So, yeah, just, yes, I'm all in for that. That sounds great. That sounds great to me. Anything with Jimmy Stewart? Yes. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong by me either. Now let's get into one of these big baby box sets. I just watched this today. I try to watch as many of this stuff as I possibly can, but it's difficult when the majority of my time to watch this stuff is on the weekend, and I got a lot of it on the weekdays. The Chain Reaction. Didn't really know a lot about this movie, but I really wanted to dig into this box set because, dear Lord, I mean, Umbrella box sets consistently are the best box sets out there for physical media. Even though I get these sent to me, I would say this regardless, honestly. I think they outdo Arrow Video 10 times out of 10. Maybe 9 times out of 10. I'll be honest, 9 times out of 10. I love it when their releases in the box set come with slip covers. And the slip covers look amazing as well. You can kind of see there's like a embossed raising on the title of The Chain Reaction. The artwork is insane. We have some more gloss pops, which I absolutely love. I don't know. This release is an absolute stunner. That's why it kind of bums me out that the movie isn't that great. Unfortunately, for me, I did not think it was that great. The best part about this movie were the action scenes, the car chases, and watching the special features, which Umbrella always normally than most put out great special features. This release is no exception. This came with the director's short film, The Sparks Obituary, which was very, very good. But it also came with trying to find the name, excuse me, Thrills and Nuclear Spills, a making of featurette. And it turns out that this director and George Miller were making movies around the same time. This movie was running out of budget, so the director Ian Barry called up George Miller and just for free directed the action scenes, the car chases specifically of The Chain Reaction, and that's why it really stands out. The rest of it is a little cheesy, a little hokey, a little like, oh, I lost my memory type of storyline, which again is very unnecessary. It spins its wheels for far too long. I would take this disc out, but there's full frontal nudity behind it, so I don't want to do that. There's a lot of nudity in this movie, period. So if that is your jam, You get a lot of it, both male and female. Okay, Australians don't. They're not prejudiced to the bits, and the boops. There's the front and back cover of the poster right there. Let's put this sucker back. Oops, I didn't put the poster back in here. Excuse me. Because of Umbrella Entertainment, I have watched way more Australian films this year than I have ever in my life. And I like more than I don't, but I feel like sometimes Umbrella preserves movies just to preserve Australian cinema. This movie has it's got a recollection to it. I've heard of the chain reaction before I got this release. This must have been, oh God. Okay, I can show this. I'm always nervous about nudity in this because there is probably going to be nudity in this book. Let's go. Okay, that's it. That's enough. I rolled the dice, and I have not looked at these cards yet either. Oh, brother. Okay, let's rip this sucker open. You know what? Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. There might be some boobies. There might be some peen. Can't have that. Can't have that. But here is a good shot of everything that this box set has to offer. And I love how Umbrella's box sets are also numbered. Looks like I got number 56 out of 500 for this release. Very, very cool stuff. Again, if you don't have any Umbrella Entertainment releases in your collection, I highly recommend it. You can also use my code STEELBOOK15 to save 15% off of your order. That pretty much just takes care of shipping, because shipping from Australia is pretty expensive. But then at least you're just paying for the cost of the film itself. They have a lot of releases to choose from, and they have a lot of great ones. In a couple titles, I will show you what my favorite release of theirs is for this week. And it's my favorite movie of the year so far. But let's go with a Steelbook now, shall we? Speaking of nudie bits, we got Body Double. Yes, Body Double. Have not seen this yet, but I have been slowly wanting to make my way through Brian De Palma's filmography. And this one looks intriguing. I'm definitely intrigued by Body Double. There it is. Here's the J card. Not really a lot. It says 4 featurettes. The Frankie Goes to Hollywood Relax music video. That will bring up some memories, because I don't think I've seen that music video in 20 years. I'm old. I'm very old. Oh my God. You're going to get that Romulus Steelbook, even though you didn't like it. I will probably get it sent to me. Yes, I would not buy it. I would not buy the movie, but if it's getting sent to me, I feel like I will keep it just to be a completionist of that franchise. And who knows? Like I said, tastes change. That movie might be better on a rewatch too. So I'm not going to just completely throw it out, but not excited to get it either. I agree with you on The Birds. Good movie, but the special effects don't age. Very good. No real resolution, no meaning behind why the birds were attacking and what that's what you didn't care for. Totally get it. Absolutely. I agree with everybody that's talking about The Birds right now. It's just a classic as Hitchcock directed it. But the lone DVD of the group, a animal-centric thriller. We got Catnado, people. The forecast is clawful, okay? The back is full of puns as well. These furriest felines are not kitten around. There's some, when the fur flies, it will be a meowsicker. I want to read the whole synopsis because I have not seen that just yet or read it yet. The world faces a horrific onslaught of tornadoes, each unleashing spiraling hordes of enraged and deadly cats upon humanity. As chaos reigns, a desperate group of individuals have one mission: to stop this feline fury. But against such odds, and with only one life to spare per person, yes, that is true, their battle becomes a catastrophic struggle to weather the storm. Jesus. I mean, this movie is definitely playing on the Sharknado type things, but it is kind of fun to see cats in the mix. This is from Wild Eye Releasing. Wild Eye releasing, excuse me. So that type of movie should not be surprising from that gang, that bunch of people. Next up, let's go over a couple of Severin films that I got in the mail. I got this very odd maroon and black sticker here. Probably the weirdest color profile I've gotten sticker-wise from them. But we got a few of their newer release titles. First up, The Mummy and the Curse of the Jackals. This movie sounds absolutely insane. I love bonus movies on my movies in the special features. There is a 1974 Vega International adult film. Not me. It's not me. It says it in there. 61 minutes. Angelica, the young vixen. Why they would put a softcore in the special features beats me, but that also seems right up Severin's alley too, does it not? This is a 1969 horror epic, according to Severin. The worldwide disc premiere plus bonus exploitation featurette. There you are. Feature. A must-see study in bad film sorcery. Oh boy. It's heaven on earth for lovers of warped 1960s monster movies. They can be fun. This movie is 81 minutes long. I feel like I need to watch this with a group of friends, and we all have to be on the same page of just like a few drinks in, wanting to have a good time and just laugh at something. I feel like this is going to be that movie, and sometimes I am in that mood. I just have to remember to bring this movie whenever I am in that mood. There is The Mummy and the Jackals. Next up, we have The Creature. I knew nothing about this movie until it was announced on the Severin sale that was going on. This movie is about a woman who falls in love with a dog. And they do things. Yes, those things. The things you're thinking of. They do those. And I don't know if I need to see that in my life. I don't know how graphic this will be. But it's a big... the director, Gaspar Noé, really likes this movie. And Gaspar Noé is definitely one of those directors that likes messed up stuff. But I like his filmography. So I'm curious to watch this. It's not from the US. It's from a different country. I want to say Spain or France or something like that. But I am intrigued just because of that. I don't know. Yes, a dog. Yes. Those things happen with the dog and she's pregnant on the front. I don't want to know. But I kind of want to know. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's Severin. They sent me these movies, okay? I'm going to open it and see what else is on the inside here. I don't like opening things on stream because it just gives me a lot of garbage. And that was useless. It's just the same picture. Is there different artwork on the inside? There's not. But I know I'm going to watch this. Now that I opened it, it's going to be higher on the pile for me to watch. And last but not least, here's another dog movie. But at least this one isn't doing things with those things. This is a dog called Vengeance. And now this seems way more up my alley. This is just an action film with a dog. Less than 2 years after the end of Spain's oppressive France regime, the filmmaker co-wrote and directed the action blockbuster that shocked European audiences and became one of the most culturally charged survival thrillers of the decade. Best Supporting Actor, Oscar nominated, and Pulitzer Prize. I cannot read right now, Jesus. Pulitzer Prize winning playwright. The person who wrote The Exorcist wrote this. That is crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. This just looks like a fun revenge action flick, does it not? Very interested in a dog called Vengeance. But those were the Severin films that I got this week. Did I pick up anything from the Kino sale they sent emails about yesterday? I haven't. Should I do that on the stream too? Should I go over the list of stuff that Kino has on sale? I might do that. Did I pick up, let's see here, DVDs and your movies look so cool. In the background, I like the way that looks too. I really do. I'm doing good, Cinema Film. How about you? How's it going, Collector Movie Man? My movie of the week, Death Sentence. I do love a bacon with a vengeance. I love me some bacon too, man. Saw Romulus last night. Was a different movie. Was a good different movie. The longer it went, the less I liked it. I've given my opinions on it before, but that's where I'm kind of falling off right now. Have a good night, Matthew. A woman who fell in love with a dog, like Shape of Water. I think it's worse than Shape of Water. Strange dog movie. I would not to see that at all. I would not want to see that at all either. How's it going, Tony? Uncle Tony, hey, hi. Yeah, just a weird movie, but I opened it, so it's mine forever. Okay, I'm keeping this. Do I have the Halloween Ends Steelbook? I do. Is it in reach? That's the question. Can I find it very quickly? Oh shoot, it's not. It's over there in my stacks. I'm doing a series, same Steelbook, or same movie, different Steelbook, where the same movie has different versions of Steelbooks that come out. And I pulled all of my duplicate horror movies over there specifically. I just need to get filming. I've been kind of stalling on that front. I made a lot of TikTok videos. That was like my stream of consciousness. And I haven't went over to do the YouTube things. Hopefully sometime this weekend. Is there a movie you don't have and wish it would come to 4K? Give me Heavyweights on 4K. Love me some Heavyweights, man. I think the summer vibes would look great in glorious 4K. Derrick Rose retired. Yeah, I mean, him just being strung out with injuries his entire career, it stinks because that dude was a beast at the beginning with the Bulls. He was great. When did I start collecting? Been collecting forever, probably. As soon as I got a paycheck when I was like 14, I was collecting VHS tapes, and now I've got all this. So a long time, a very long time. Let's see here. I will put these over here, and let's go over another one of these beautiful Umbrella box sets, shall we? Let's go over this movie, a movie I've never heard of before. This is Irresistible. This cover seemed familiar to me, though. And the cast, as soon as I saw that cover, I'm like, oh, these three people were in the same movie? We've got Sam Neill. We've got Emily Blunt. We've got Susan Sarandon. And yes, I have not opened it yet. Let's just kind of peel this back. I don't have my slicer with me. Okay, that worked. These box sets are pretty easy to open up, thank goodness. Get that saran wrap off there. I'm making a bigger pile of trash than I wanted to, but that's my fault. I forgot to open these before I got on. One also good thing about these releases, I've never had any type of issue with getting the cards off of the back because the cards fit in great inside of the box. And there's very little sticky tack that goes on there. And it's just, I can just like twist it off and it works all the time. Love it so much. I need to know if it's not just me, movies on movie channels sound higher pitched than Blu-rays. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I think my gripe is more of like the consistency of streaming in like a 4K stream or a 1080p stream. Like whenever it drops, I hate that. Or like watching really dark scenes and it gets all pixelated. One of the worst experiences I can think of. Thoughts on Ted getting a 4K from Shout Factory? Oh, that got announced. I did not know they got announced. That's fine. Ted's a fun enough movie. The same image that's on the front cover of the box is on the front cover of the slip. That's kind of a disappointment. I wish they would have done a little bit different artwork. There's the back. Boy, pop it open. Here is Irresistible. Let's see here. Prince was saying from 2006. Yes, this movie is from 2006. I'd never heard of it before. Even though this looks very familiar. I don't know why. Here. Ooh, one good thing about Umbrella's releases. This means nothing to me. It really doesn't. It means something to the Australians, but not to me. They have reversible artwork, but a lot of the times the reversible artwork is just the same artwork, but without that bug. And to me, that's great because that bug bugs the crap out of me. I would much rather have this clean image rather than the one with the bug on it. But like I said, this also comes with a double-sided poster. And this artwork, they did not make a lot of new artwork for Irresistible. I wonder why that is. Interesting. Normally, Umbrella does a very good job going above and beyond to put very different imagery on here. Irresistible did not get that treatment. From the producers of Malcolm and The Big Steal, a consuming thriller. Okay. Susan Sarandon is convinced that she is being stalked. She becomes increasingly certain that her husband's beautiful co-worker, Emily Blunt, wants her children, her husband, and her life, but no one believes her. Forced to prove her sanity, Sophie grows increasingly paranoid, but is she imagining things? Sophie becomes completely caught up in her obsession, turning stalker herself, and makes the discovery more frightening than her worst fear. Okay. And it's an Australian writer-director, so that makes a lot of sense. But it even says in the back, Hitchcockian thriller. Ooh. I do like me a good thriller from time to time. So, very happy to add this to the collection as well. I forgot it also comes with a book. Different artwork, thank goodness. They usually have 48-page booklets. That's usually their magic number. I wish at least they would have done different colors of the same artwork on some of this stuff. That would have been nice. There's pictures and pictures. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if you saw that on here, but I'm not showing that again. Oh, that's sad. I think I saw a big moment from the movie, and that's just sad. Now I'm nervous it's going to be on these cards, but I'll show off the cards one by one. Yep, it is in the cards. I'm not showing that card because that's Jesus. That's, dear God, that's the, I almost just showed it. That's like the saddest image. Oh my God. I am bummed now. I can't even hide that. My goodness. If I accidentally showed that on stream, I'm sorry, but oh, that's what happens in this movie. I'm hoping that's just like a dream scene or something like that. Oh my God. And nobody knows what I'm talking about but me. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. It looks like I got number 155 out of 500 in this set too. Oh, woof, that's depressing. Let's change this depressing mood, shall we? My goodness. The Visit is up for pre-order on Kino's site. Shouldn't be long until it's on other retailers. Very cool. Yes, I did see that Kino was putting out a 4K for The Visit. Sorry, I'm pretty thirsty today. Love me some Visit. Love me some M. Night for the most part. I think The Visit's very, very well done. Shout Factory put out As Above, So Below new slipcover. Wish we had a Steelbook release. Yeah, I always wish that Scream Factory put out more Steelbooks. You got to buy it first, and then you wait a year, and then they'll put out the Steelbook for it. They'll do the Evil Dead, Return of the Living Dead treatment on that sucker. That's what they're masters at. Irreversible added to watch list. Do I follow John Carpenter on Letterboxd? I did not know John Carpenter had a Letterboxd. I will definitely be following that man. Thanks for letting me know about that. Let's see here. We have 5 more titles to go over. I'm gonna save the best Umbrella box set for last. Let's just do that. But let's go over another quick Umbrella release. The Demon Disorder. I never heard of this movie. I want to say it came out this year. Limited again, number 229 out of 500. And I like how Umbrella puts out both older releases in the box set and newer releases with just the slip. But I'm going to read this to you, and I want to know in the comments if you are if you're intrigued to see this, because I was like, Jesus, okay, you got my attention. Graham Riley, a man who has retired from life, lives alone in his garage workshop and hides from the world. It has been this way since the death of his father and the estrangement of his 2 brothers. Haunted by his past, this is the life that he has accepted. Then one day, his brother calls. When their youngest brother is believed to be demonically possessed, the 2 estranged brothers, Graham and Jake, reunite to confront a dreadful family secret. Yes. That sounds great. That sounds like a heck of a tagline, a heck of a runner. Very, very excited. The Demon Disorder is the debut feature of special effects icon Steve Boyle. I've never heard of Steve Boyle. I don't know what stuff he has done. But I love on the back, they call their featurette a creaturette, which is cool. There's a making of on here as well. I might as well open this too, right? I'm talking enough about it. I might as well show it off, even though it's not a nice, beefy box set. I kind of want to see what's in this sucker. Again, just making more trash for me. What am I doing? Boom. See, just twists off ever so nicely. Ooh, the back is nice. There is no cure. There's something. No, there's like something sad on the front cover too. I'll show it to you. It's just like a sad little dead sheep. That's what it looks like to me. I think I'm gonna keep on thinking that. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, I like that artwork. There is no cure. Look at that. That's great. This is a Shudder movie, huh? I have not seen this on Shudder. Okay. But again, I'm getting that dang Australian bug out of there because it means nothing to me. I don't remember this being on Shudder. I wonder if this movie is going to be on Vinegar Syndrome's releases. I wonder if this will get a 4K from them. I'm curious. Okay, this being on Shudder kind of puts it higher up there for me as well. This one does not have a poster. It has a booklet. It looks very, very gruesome. My goodness. A lot more gruesome than I thought it would. There's a lot of behind the scenes here. I'll just show this, and that's it. Because there's a lot of weird and wild stuff. Okay, the more I'm seeing from this, the more it's reminding me of like a body horror-esque. Like it has a lot of practical effects in it, and I'm always a fan of practical effects. So let's freaking go. The Demon Disorder. I'm glad I opened this one up. It makes me even more intrigued to watch it. Very, very cool. I love it getting random releases like this that I've never heard of before, but I look at them like, dang, okay, that looks good. That looks good. Speaking of a movie that I have seen that I liked, but I'm not going to be mad if you don't like it. Bad Boys Ride or Die. Yes, this is the 4K edition of Bad Boys Ride or Die. I saw this in the movie theaters on Father's Day with my dad and my brother. We always try to go to the movies at least once a year, and it's usually some action movie like this that we have either seen. Yes, because it's been like Top Gun Maverick. It's been Bad Boys Ride or Die. It's just like the action movie that my dad can relate to. This one was fun, too. I like the Bad Boys franchise more than I don't. And this is another good installment. The trailer looked awesome. I saw the TV glow is weird and addictive movie. Reminds me of Twin Peaks. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's on Max, right? It's on some type of streaming service. I'm pretty sure it's Max. It's on my watch list on whatever app that it's on. Just need to find time to do it. Am I going to get The Hitcher on 4K when it comes out next week? I'm not. I actually was sent a box set of The Witcher from Umbrella. I know it's Blu-ray and not 4K, but I have a great set for it, and it looks great, and the movie's great. And I personally don't need the movie in 4K, even though I know the second sight edition is going to be wonderful because their 4K transfers are phenomenal, man. Did I get an early release of Hell House box set? I think the release is at least a couple weeks out. I will be getting it. I don't have it yet. These are for, that comes out in October. So I'll get it sometime in late October, probably. Right in time for Halloween. Let's go. I'm getting more and more excited about Spooky Doogie season. Like I said, I'm going to a horror convention. My first horror convention I'm going to tomorrow. Let's get through these 3 movies, and then I can talk more about that and what things are going to be there. This next one from Kino Lorber, Burn Witch Burn. Don't know anything about this either. It's from 1962, 89 minutes. It's just kind of intrigued me. The artwork intrigued me, and I wanted to have it in the collection. I love me a good Kino Lorber slipcover. I like the font that they choose on here. Kind of matches with the aesthetic of the slipcover. It bugs me with Kino Lorber when I don't have a slipcover, so I'm glad that I have this one with the slip, because that artwork just absolutely pops on this sucker. 2 box sets left. This one is called Goodnight Mommy. Don't know anything about Goodnight Mommy. I've got to open it, though. I have to. Because this one also looks intriguing. Ah, there we go. That needed to happen. And I like opening up box sets like this, like trying to use all my might to open it because I know I'm not going to hurt it. So that's good. Okay. Goodnight Mommy front. Let's twist this sucker off. See how easy it twists? I mean, I'm barely doing anything, and that's like gonna fall off. No damage whatsoever. Looking mighty nice. A lot of cockroaches. I don't know anything about this movie. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to open this one up, is to actually read the synopsis of Goodnight Mommy. Ooh. What? Goodnight Mommy. They're speaking like, my goodness, Mommy, M-A-M-I. Am I right, Prince? Am I right? Dear God. That looks like Rhea Ripley-esque stuff. That's crazy. Whatever that is, that's crazy. This whole thing is just like creeping me out now. Creeping me the F out. But it's horror time. It's spooky dooky season. These should be creeping you out. Okay, let's switch this over and start reading the synopsis to this sucker, because I am intrigued by all of the imagery that I'm seeing on this. It's a compelling, unsettling must-see for any horror fan. In a lonesome house in the countryside between woods and cornfields lives 9-year-old twin brothers, Lucas and Elias, who are waiting for their mother in the heat of summer. But when she comes home, bandaged after cosmetic surgery, she's nothing like she was before. The children start to doubt that this woman is actually their mother. An existential struggle for identity and fundamental trust emerge. Dark, violent, and drenched in dread, Goodnight Mommy cements directors Fila and Franz as an auteur duo in the making. Okay. So this must mean it's pretty new too, right? I don't know when this got made. When this got made? I cannot see that. I don't know. I don't know anything about Goodnight Mommy, but it does seem intriguing, to say the least. And my God, the amount of gloss pops on this slipcover. Oh my God, look at those ants. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Well, yeah, there's Goodnight Mommy. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say Ayo. Here is what this sucker has to offer. Looks like I got number 488 out of 1,000. We've got the book, just a kid swimming in a lake. A lot of red back here. More ants. Ants aren't fun, right? Ants are no good to anybody. God, last time I flipped through a book, I saw a very unsettling image. I don't know if I want to. It's creeping me out big time. And then we got cards. We don't need to go through all the cards, but there are the cards. Let's get to my favorite box set of the month from Umbrella. And that sucker is my favorite movie of the year so far. Late Night with the Devil. Yes, another Shudder exclusive, hidden physical media. I have the Steelbook. I'm glad I bought the Steelbook. It came with an air freshener. I have that air freshener in my car. Dear Lord, does that thing smell amazing. And it's been opened for a week, and it still smells amazing. And it looks amazing. It's the Night Owls logo. So either you're a horror fan and look at it and be like, oh, Late Night with the Devil, okay. Or you're not, and you have no idea what that is. And he's just like, oh, that's just a person who likes to stay up late. Okay. But I've seen about 70 movies that have come out this year. Late Night with the Devil is still the only movie I've given a 5-star to. This movie's just great. I love late night talk show hosts. I love the era of the 70s. I love how they stayed in character when they were shooting the actual late night show. And I love the background interstitials when they went off the air for commercial breaks. I liked this. I liked it a lot. And I want to say I'm getting 3 editions of Late Night with the Devil. I have the Steelbook. I got this one sent to me, and I think I'm getting the 4K from Second Sight as well. But there's the poster. There's the back of the poster right there. Main reason why this is my favorite box set of the month, or of Umbrella's month, is because it also came with a VHS tape. Yes, VHS tapes again. Who knew that this week there would be 2 new release VHS tapes. How crazy is that? What world am I living in, man? What world is this? My goodness. I love how this looks very, very old with like the fake coffee stains on there. As you can see, it's marked NTSC, which means it plays in North American players. This time around, Umbrella, they put out the Terrifier This Is Art box set, and they made VHS tapes of the original Terrifier. That one was only PAL certified, so it only played in a certain region. I got that box set. I popped Terrifier in because I wanted to watch that on VHS too, and it wouldn't play. It just was static, and you could kind of hear stuff, but it bummed me out that I couldn't watch the original Terrifier in VHS. It's nice that they have made multiple versions of their VHS tapes to go and travel all over the world. But what's even cooler, and I haven't watched this yet, so I can't 1,000% say, but it says Night Owls episode 335. I'm thinking that this is not the movie. This is the actual TV show, and that's it. And if that's the case, that's amazing. I love that they're going to do that. Absolutely love it. This videotape and the recordings herein. Okay, so maybe it's just the movie. Maybe it is just the movie. Dang it. I don't know. I need to pop it in and view it for myself. I still like that they're putting out new release movies on VHS. I think it's so, so cool. Also cool, I love it when the physical stuff inside of the movie act as props from the movie. This is the book that they're advertising in the film, Conversations with the Devil. But it just has a lot of the poster art. It's got a lot of like making ofs, all that fun storyboard stuff, all that fun booklet goodness. We also have a separate booklet, a replica TV guide of Late Night with the Devil. And they did something similar to this with their Super Mario Brothers release with like a video game. What was it? Game Pro, some type of video game magazine. They did the same thing with TV Guide. This thing looks like it came from the 1970s. I absolutely love it so much. It has like Vertigo advertisement in here. Like, this does not seem like a piece of advertisement for Late Night with the Devil. It just seems like something you would get sent in the mail. And then it talks about some things in the movie sometimes. It has awesome advertisements in it. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Very, very nice added touch. Bravo for thinking outside of the box, Umbrella. We have some great art cards. This one probably being my favorite. Love that comic interstitial. But all of these are just promotionals from the movie. They're not actually stills from the movie, which for this release, I kind of prefer because there's a lot of great promotional material for it. I think it all looks phenomenal. There's also the card. This sucker is numbered as well. This is number, 889 out of 3,500. There's everything this has to offer. I forgot. The VHS tape is also numbered. This one's only out of 2,000. This is 1827 out of 2,000. So that's cool that they're making limited edition VHS tapes. Again, 2024, we're living in a crazy time. I feel like physical media distributors are bending over backwards to make their releases as collectible as possible. And I'm okay with that. I am absolutely fine with that for sure. But there's everything. Late Night with the Devil. And that is everything that I have to go over today. We do have a couple more things that we can talk about. Should I do movie games first? Or should I do the agenda first? Let's do the agenda and then the movie games. And then we will call it a day because we've been live for about an hour now. I guess we have some comments over here too. Sorry. I've been off my own little world. Please play the box office game again. Okay, let's see how good that goes. Goodnight Mommy. I know the synopsis a little bit. All I know is the mother of the kids. The entire movie is not their mommy, but someone who wants to kill them. Well, thanks for ruining it, Prince. Good night. Hashtag mommy. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. How's it going, Movie Hunter? It's 2014. They got a remake of 2022. Okay. I thought it was okay. I think I was expecting too much, to be honest. I get that too. I get like the overhype of a movie. It happens. It definitely happens. We got the Cure reunion before GTA 6. I'm okay with that. We'll get GTA 6 eventually. Give me more things that I didn't think I'd get. Tom York he's had the smile for a while. I want to say they've come out with a couple albums already, right? Still good stuff. Anything with Tom York is good in my book, for sure. But let's get to share on the screen. Where is it? Here we go. The thing I'm going to is called Nightmare Weekend. And I have the schedule pulled up if things would stop popping up. My goodness. What just happened? Let's go back. I must have clicked something. Okay. Nightmare Weekend, Des Moines. And there's a lot to do tomorrow. There was a lot to do today that I just haven't done. Like, I didn't go to it. I had to work, which stinks. But let's go to some of like the exhibitions. Here on the main stage, we have a Friday the 13th Q&A. Here's one thing I want to go to. It has 4 of the people who played Jason Voorhees. That sounds like a very fun time to me. And then right after that, there's an ET Q&A with Dee Wallace, Henry Thomas are the main 2 people that I want to see. We also have the bigger brother, and we also have the person who played ET themselves. So that's kind of cool as well. Those are the 2 main stage acts I want to see. This is also a dual con. It's half horror movie, half animation, which is kind of cool. So I wouldn't mind staying for this one either. This is a Prettiest Girl at the Party with Tara Strong. I like her a lot as a voice actress. She has been doing phenomenal work for decades now. So I kind of want to see that. And then we have a Joe DiMaggio panel, which sounds great. God, I could just stay in Ballroom B all day and be fine, right? There's a Halloween Q&A with Nick Castle. That would be fun to go to as well. I just got to do more things. I know that TerrorVision is going to be there. That's the main distributor that I have seen on social media is going to be there. So I know I'm going to go and support them because they're going through some crap moving warehouses. So I will try to do my part and buy a couple titles while I'm there. There's a Monster Squad Q&A. There's things going on day and night, too. There's like a burlesque show with nerd crap. That sounds fun. This is one of the things I want to do. I don't know if I will because it's very late and I'm an old man. But it's a watch-along of Killer Clowns from Outer Space with the directors of Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That sounds amazing. Oh, I don't know what the Fright stage is, but I feel like the Killer Clowns from Outer Space is such a fun movie, and I've never seen it with anybody else. I've only watched it with myself, so I think that'd be a fun watch-along. I'm going to try to get to it. I don't know if I will, but I'm going to try. Night of the Living Nerd stand-up comedy, Halloween Town Q&A, Resident Evil Q&A. There's a lot of stuff. Like, this thing just keeps on going on and on. The pink are the animation stuff. The green is the horror stuff, of course. There's a lot of cosplay going on all day. There's a Jeopardy. I bet I would kick butt at that for sure. 8-bit music Jeopardy. I could do good at that. Anime versus emo. Like, a lot of weird stuff as well. Like, I definitely want to see more famous people and look at all of the booths rather than kind of do some of like Mad Libs or cosplay on a budget. That doesn't seem like me at all. Drink or Draw, Hot Nightmare Weekend, that'd be fun. Cartoon Academy with Joe Woes. I don't know who that is. Pointless Nostalgia Deep Dive into Garbage Pail Kids. Okay. I like Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know who Guy Hutchinson is. For history on this set of cards from a single joke to global phenomenon. That would be fun to watch too. God, that's a good panel. It's going on at the same time that other things that I want to see are going on. That was going on when the first panel, the Jason Voorhees panel was going on. So I probably won't see that, unfortunately. But that is very nice. I would like to see that. The Many Faces of Chris Redfield, that's cool. Hangman Horror would probably be fun. Cosplay dating game. Okay, there's just so much going on here. A lot of cool stuff. I'm just going to slowly go through the horror of 1982. Different, but intriguing for sure. Horror movie screenings. Okay. God, I'm going to spend so much time here. I'm going to have an absolute blast here. It's going to be very, very fun. And then a whole bunch of cosplay on a different stage as well. Super Smash Brothers tournament. Jesus. There's everything here. This is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to go. I've had a smile on my face this entire time. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good. But before we are done, should I do the Kino Lorber sale or should I just go and play some movie games? Because honestly, I'm not going to buy anything at Kino Lorber today. I'm going to spend that money at the convention tomorrow. So maybe I'll wait and do the Kino Lorber next week. I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. Let's play some movie games, shall we? Which one? The box office game. Where's the box office game at? I can't remember what website that was. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's go share the screen onto box office game. Boom. Get that ad out of here. Okay. We're in the year 2009, January 30th. Okay. So we're talking about releases that probably got released at Christmas 08. First one is, I don't think it's Avatar. I think that was like 2010, right? 20th Century Fox. Let's open that sucker up. I got to do the tagline. Let's do the tagline, 20th Century Fox. They took his daughter, they'll take their lives. That's easy. Okay, this is Taken. Taken, the #1 movie. That makes sense. That was a big, big phenomenon when that came out. There it is. Gross 24 million movies or $1 million opening weekend. Jesus. $25 million budget. Just took it in its first week of release. That's cool. Ended up with $250 million worldwide on a $25 million budget. Bravo, Liam Neeson. Bravo indeed. Okay, Sony Pictures. #2 at the box office. #3, its third week out. Tagline: safety never takes a holiday. Why do I want to say that's Paul Blart Mall Cop? I think that's Sony Pictures too. That's gotta be Paul Blart, right? Let's take a shot in the dark. Paul Blart Mall Cop. Is this correct? Boom. I should not be excited I got Paul Blart Mall Cop right. But that's what it is. Budget. More expensive than Taken. How? It all takes place in a mall, the same setting. Whatever. Paul Blart. Final gross worldwide, $183 million. Good for you, Kevin James. You got a sequel out of the deal. Good for you. Third place, Paramount Pictures. First week of release, third place, $10 million. Paramount, 2008. Can you believe what you see? That's too generic. Can you believe what you see? Who's the actor? Oh, God. Emily, I don't know. Oh, no. Emily Browning, I don't know. I'm not clicking on actor 2 or 3. I can tell you that much. Director? That's not helping me either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And I can't do the plot now either. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I might be screwed on that one. $10 million from Paramount. Prince, do you have any ideas? Please tell me you have some ideas here. The sale is going through October 15th. Yes, so I've got a lot of time to sit on that Kino one. Some things might sell out, but you know what? Worse things have happened for sure. I don't know what this Paramount one is. I'll be completely honest with you. Let's skip it for now and go to #4, also Paramount. Third week of release. No Stray gets turned away. Paramount. Christmas 2008. No Stray gets turned away. I want to say, no, that's 20. Never mind. I was going to say Marley and Me, but that's 20th Century Fox. No Stray gets turned away. Starring Emma Roberts. Oh, well, that made me think of Nancy Drew. That's not right. That's around the same time frame, right? Emma Roberts, No Stray gets turned away. Is that Nancy Drew? Maybe? I'll say Nancy Drew. I don't know what other starring vehicle Emma Roberts would be in 2008. I don't think this is right. This is just what's coming to my mind. Nancy Drew? Nope. But man, I can get 10 guesses. That's crazy. That's a lot. No Stray gets turned away. Emma Roberts. And Jake Austin. I don't know you. Okay, next movie. Warner Brothers, week 8. Dear God, this sucker got released in October or in November. Ever come across somebody you shouldn't have messed with? Ever give me a tagline that doesn't help me guess what movie it is? Starring Clint Eastwood. Okay. This is Gran Torino then, right? This has to be Gran Torino. Get off my lawn. There we go. Gran Torino. Okay. 3 for 5 ain't bad. I don't know if I'm getting the 2 Paramount ones. I will be honest. I'll be 1,000% honest. I did get Gran Torino. The Unseen, I will go with your gut on this one. I have no guesses, but I will put in The Unseen. Nope, Unseen is not it. Can you believe what you see? No Stray gets turned away. I'm not going to get any of these. Oh, this is unfortunate. I might just call today here. Emily Browning. Yeah, this doesn't help. This doesn't help. Knew it wasn't going to help. It doesn't help. That doesn't help. Nope, I'm done. Can I just can I get the answers, or do I have to do something else? Are you sure? Yeah. So what is this? Anna returns home after spending time in the psychiatric. Oh, is this the? No, it's not the ward. Okay. Following her mother's tragic death, and discovers that her mother's former nurse has moved into her house and become engaged to her father. Soon after she learns the shocking news, Anna is visited by her mother's ghost, who won't. I don't know what this movie is at all. There's no budget to the movie? I find that hard to believe. And I don't know this one either. Let's just reveal. Forced in a foster home. Oh, this is Hotel for Dogs. I should have got that. I should have got Hotel for Dogs. Dang it. I honestly forgot Emma Roberts was in Hotel for Dogs. And I still don't know number 3. I do give up. The Uninvited. Doesn't that have a Elizabeth I'm going brain dead, Jesus. Elizabeth Banks. Wow. I thought The Uninvited had Elizabeth Banks in it. I must be wrong. I must be thinking of a different movie. 3 for 5 ain't bad. You know? The Uninvited. Yes, you said that before I even gave it a guess. Good job, Brady. Let's go off on a better foot than that, though, huh? Let's do the Cinematrix. This usually works my brain a little bit better. Let's refresh this sucker and see what today's has to offer. Lupita Nyong'o, Jamie Lee Curtis, Chris Pine. This should be doable. Folks. Okay. 2015 to 2024. I guess. Everything Ever All at Once and Halloween are what I'm going to do. The K for Jamie Lee Curtis. Freaky Friday doesn't have K. Trading Places does not have a K. Road Games does not have a K. Prom Night does not have a K. That one could be hard, but I will do Everything, Everywhere, All at Once for the 2015 to 2024. I will do Halloween 2018. Do they have 2018 or is it just Halloween? This might screw me over if it gives me the original Halloween. I might be a little bummed. Okay, good. Oh, I guess the original Halloween also made $100 million worldwide. That's good. Lupita Nyong'o. Let's go with A Quiet Place Day One, right? Quiet Place Day One. Boom, boom, boom. And $100 million worldwide box office. Lupita Nyong'o, and movie that this movie contains a K is going to throw me for a loop. This is Star Trek. Star Trek does indeed have a K. Let's do Star Trek Beyond. Why not? Screw it. Chris Pine was also in Wonder Woman 1984. Boom. Unfortunately, he was. And $100 million worldwide box office. Let's see the original Star Trek, man. The original Star Trek. There we go. Fun little movie. I've wanted to rewatch Star Trek 09. I don't know why, but I have. Lupita Nyong'o. I don't know why, but I am drawing a blank with her filmography hardcore right now. And it's kind of bumming me out, okay? I will be honest. Us had to make $100 million, right? It did, right? It had to have. Let's do... It's got to be Us, yes. Us made $100 million. It had to have. Final answer. Okay, good. Oh, she was in Black Panther. Boom. Okay. Black Panther. Boom. Boom. Okay. Jamie Lee Curtis. Can anybody help me with Jamie Lee Curtis and K? And then we got this sucker. Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills. There we go. That'll do it, folks. That'll do. I was even looking at that, and I did not put two and two together. My brain is fried. Halloween Kills. We got it. 9 for 9 complete. Way to go, team. Most popular answers. Never did True Lies. True Lies is the most popular for 100 million worldwide. That's crazy. I guess Freaky Friday. Did I say Freaky Friday? I can't remember if I did or not. Okay. Most popular correct answers and rarest answers. You're just showing off. Oh, Wakanda Forever, I could have put right there too. And I almost put Jungle Book for 100 million worldwide. I was very close to doing that. Forgot Jamie Lee Curtis was the mom in My Girl. Never heard of Kid and I. Think I've heard of Small Spare Parts, but I've not seen it. There we go. That's a good one to end on. The Cinematrix. I always love me some Cinematrix, and I hope you all out there did too. Dang, I'm late. I was eating my lunch. Yeah. But that, I think, is going to do it. I am going to try to cram in one horror movie or keep on watching the Mr. McMahon documentary series. I'm about halfway through now, and I feel like I just want to powerhouse through it. But I also want to watch a horror movie remake. I want to watch possibly this one. I have it like poking out here. The Crazies. One of like 30 films I know that is filmed in Iowa. And it's pretty fast. 101 minutes. That's a pretty good runtime right there. But yeah, let me do some thinking on my end. Also, before I'm done here, I want to let you know that I currently am doing a giveaway of the American Psycho collection from Viavision. This video went gangbusters on TikTok. This video has over 1.8 million views on TikTok. I sent it over to Viavision. They were like, what? And they said, good job, kid. You can give one of these away. So they're letting me do that. And let me tell you, I've had this for a week. I still am not getting over how fun it is to just squeeze a blood bag full of goodness. So if you want to win this for yourself, you can enter 4 separate times on my TikTok, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my YouTube. I will pick the winner on Sunday. Good luck, because this box set is definitely a fun one, especially if you don't have American Psycho in your collection at all. But I know a lot of you don't have American Psycho 2. Do you need American Psycho 2? I don't know, but it's kind of nice to have. Have the nice complete collection. But I do think that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. I will do this every Friday. I like doing these Friday live streams. It seems to be the right time to do one of these. Thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll see you.